In this video, we're going to show you how reporting looks in the NetBeez dashboard for versions 13.0 and later. Once we're in the dashboard, we'll go to the report section, and you can see all the generated reports over the period of time here. We're going to sort, and we're going to look for network status only. And then here, you can see all the generated and one-off generated reports. So we're looking at the weekly report here that's automatically generated. And here you can see all the agents as well as all the targets. So the network status is going to allow you to select as many agents and targets as you'd like, and it'll put everything in charts for you. You can sort this chart by name, availability, download, upload, latency, alerts, and then same thing with the targets. You can sort by ping, DNS, HTTP trace route, also as well as alerts. And here's an agent test here. This is the Floor 1 daily status report we have. And here you see the chart. You can see the agent's performing quite well. 0.11% of its web apps application failing, so really good here. All of our internal nodes are doing quite well, low response times. Gateways performing well. Over here, you can see all the critical alerts specifically for the target as a whole, compared to how well the agent's actually performing. And then you can see here a timeline over the 12-hour period. You can see there was a target alert 9 a.m. for internal nodes and alert at 2 a.m. for web apps. And here you can see the speed test, which ran only 3 times during the 24-hour period, with 196, 81, and 199 megabits per second respectively. And down here you can see the timeline performance metrics for all 4 metrics. Going back to the main screen here, let's take a look at the most recent target alert. This is for our local gateway. You can see all of our agents are doing quite well, except our Wi-Fi agent. And here you can see all of the performance metrics to our particular gateway. So you can see most of these have a very low latency, well under 5, the exception being the Wi-Fi. So we could use this to investigate further if we so choose. And here is how we would graph everything accordingly for ping. And then here is going to be your timeline of data as well. Then we have a scheduled test report to look at here. So you can see all the information about the test up here. So you can see the conditions are set. If it's under 100 megabits per second, it's going to trigger an internal alert. And here's the graph. So you have your download here, your upload here, and it's color coded based off of latency. And then you can interact with the graph the same way. You can sort by name of test ISP, download, upload, etc. So we can see across the board, our download was definitely fine, but we definitely did have of 23 tests run, we're running anywhere between 3 and 7 times we're below 100. And then here you can also scroll through your timeline of tests, right? So you can actually see, like right here, floor 5 was below 20. Here, floor 6 was below, was at 24, and floor 3 is at 23 or 73, etc. You can do the same thing for upload and latency. Now we're going to go one tab over to the report schedules, and you can see these are all the templates that I currently have made on this dashboard. Some of these are weekly, like these are 9 a.m. on Monday, and some of these are on a daily basis as well. What we're going to do here is click Create Report Schedule. So this will make the template you need. And these are the 4 tests. So just showed you a quick overview of all of them. So we have network status, agent, target, and scheduled test. For network status, you can select multiple agents and multiple targets. So in many cases, it's usually select like all of your network agents, for example, and all of the relevant targets. You can do today's information up till now. You can do yesterday's, which will be from midnight to midnight. I can do last 7 days as well, which will span the last 7 days. You can do last 30 days or last 90 for the template. 7 days and yesterday are going to be probably the 2 most common. So if you were going to do like the last week's bit of data, you're probably going to want to do a weekly option. And, you'll do like Monday at 9 a.m., or 9, we could do like say 9:30 if you want to do that. Make sure you uncheck the 0. And then here is where you will put in your email addresses. So we'll do mine, for example. And then you just hit enter after each one. And then you'll hit generate report. If you want to do one on a specific agent, you'll select a specific agent you want to do this on. Again, last 7 days or say yesterday, you'll click generate report. Make sure you remember to name it. Same thing with target. You'll select a specific target, your time frame, what days it should cover, and then schedule test. You'll select either the agent or the test itself. And do note you can select multiple speed tests as well as multiple iPerf and multiple VoIP tests. Again, configure the time frame, who you want to send it to, when you want it to go out, name it, and click Generate Schedule Report. Last thing you have to do to make this all work seamlessly is go to your NetBeez setting up here at the cog. You want to go down to Users and this Public Reports setting, which will most likely be off. You want to make sure the Publicly Viewable Reports is on and click Save. This will allow the email links that get sent out to anybody, including people that do not have access to the dashboard, to be able to view the reports just as I've shown you today. If you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us at success@netbeez.net.